On this episode, we're going to build a bandsaw box. My first ever. So we'll see how this turns out. Alright, so to start off with this bandsaw box, I got to start off with the glue up. So, we got to laminate the 4 boards together. I've got walnut for the back 2 pieces, and I've got some plywood for the middle. Next, I'm just going to simply take my table saw, or using my table saw, clean out my edges a little bit so I don't have all this extra stock. And then I just simply take a little bit of spray adhesive and coat the top. And after giving the spray adhesive a few minutes to kind of tack up, I simply place my template onto my board. Alright, so next we're simply just going to cut out our general shape of our bandsaw box. So the general shape of the arch, and we'll start on the outside and then we'll go into the inside. Alright, so that's kind of my basic shape. Obviously it's the St. Louis arch. I left a little space out in the bottom just to give it some dimension and kind of look more like an arch in terms of the St. Louis arch. So next we'll go out and cut our boxes. Well, this is what happens when you don't make a perfect template, or make a template really at all. My radius here is different from this one over here, but you know what, I ain't that worried. Alright, so next I'm just going to take a little glue and glue these back together. Alright, I think that about does it.
Next, I cut off both ends of each drawer.
Then cut out the middle, making sure that I leave enough room for glue when I glue the two sides back together. Alright, so let those dry. Next I begin the sanding process, rounding over all my edges and making sure all my drawer bottoms are nice and even with the two sides that I glued back on earlier. And next I just take a little bit of glue and glue in my dowels. Alright, and finally I'm going to finish this whole project up with a couple coats of Danish oil. Alright guys, there you have it. I think I am going to actually add one coat of wipe-on poly just to give it a little bit more of a shine. Not exactly happy with the Danish oil for this project at least. So I think one more coat of wiping poly will be a good thing. So overall, I love this project. I definitely will build more bandsaw boxes in the future. Overall, the design I think is good. The execution was not. I need to learn how to do my corners and probably use Google SketchUp so I can build templates from here on out, because that would have definitely helped. So if you like the video, please like it, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.